Welcome back to Josephine's tips and tricks for publishing and marketing and producing your own books. Today we're going to talk a little bit about character development again, and sometimes in books how it's fun to have a reoccurring idiosyncrasy in a character. In Sweet Valentine, I had a character who was, I think he came in probably certainly past the halfway point. And his role as a secondary character was to bring a little humor to the book. His name was Nelson, and he was hired as a personal assistant. And his whole goal was, well, obviously to get the job. He got the job because this guy who had to hire him for her boss wanted somebody who was just slightly annoying. He wanted somebody who could do the job but would be slightly annoying. And so Nelson had a bad habit of adjusting his glasses a lot. He also spoke with a very nasally voice. And so getting these two characteristics in the book was great. But also, he had another fun aspect. He had kind of a deadpan humor, which was helpful. But I used a prop in the book, and Nelson's prop was his briefcase. So every time he came around, he was always holding onto his briefcase like it contained national secrets. So now, after a while, my two main characters really want to know what's in the briefcase, and it becomes a character all on its own. And so using these comedic props in your writing can bring a lot of humor to them. It also was a developmental part of Nelson because what he was actually carrying around in the briefcase was a vital part of his character. And when they opened it, and I'm not going to tell you because that's like a spoiler alert, when they opened it and they finally figured out what it was, they were kind of disappointed, and he had to explain and say, no, this is really important to me, and this is why. And once again, character development, knowing why of something is very good, and it's something that you need to delve into for your characters because it can make it a lot of fun, and it's always very important that your readers know why your characters are doing stuff, because if they don't understand why, they're scratching their heads going, I can't relate to this person. So Nelson was a lot of fun, and so when you're thinking about secondary characters or bringing things in, think about little idiosyncrasies. What's something that they're going to do all the time? Is there an action that they're going to take all the time, like adjusting their glasses or speaking a certain way? Or, how can you add more depth to this character by having these little idiosyncrasies? Or do they carry around their briefcase around like, it should be handcuffed to their wrist even though it's not? So learning all those little things. Oh, my dog woke up from her nap. Hi, Bean. So anyway, learning these little things about your characters. Readers like to learn these little things about your characters. It makes them feel more relatable, it makes them feel more real, and then we can just enjoy them more. So think about your characters and think about the things that they do and say and why. Anyway, have a great day, and we will talk to you later.